Hello! Welcome back to our EIQ English Learning for Professionals app. This is our YouTube channel. I'm Sam. Nice to see you again. So what we're going to talk about today is one of the more difficult pronunciation things in English. Pronunciation means to speak clearly. Yeah. It's going to be the idea of R versus L. So we've got two letters. R, R, R. You keep your tongue down. R, R, R. The opposite letter, which is confusing, is L, L, L. So we've got la and We keep our tongue up, we keep our tongue down. Now it's tricky because many times in the Thai language, for example, we like to speak with a rolled R, but we don't do that so much in English. So it makes it tricky. Let's think about the word red. R-E-D. Red. 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 So I always think of the sound that a pirate would make, like Captain Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean. The sound a pirate makes, R. R. It's that same sound for the letter R, but you don't have to sound like a dog. So for this word, R-E-D, red, red, red. Now be careful, because it sounds a lot like another word, L-E-D, lead, lead, or L-E-A-D, as a type of metal or mineral, lead. So, I led the red dog home. I led, meaning, come on, the red dog, like my shirt, home. So I was taking the dog. Red, led, led, red. I led the red dog. Can you say that? I led the red dog. Whew, it's so difficult. I know. Here's another one. Lift, L-I-F-T, and rift, R-I-F-T. So L-I-F-T is what I do to this computer right here. I'm picking it up. I'm lifting the laptop. La. R-I-F-T, rift, usually means to separate or to not have together. So they're two different words. Lift, rift, rift, lift. Almost sounds the same, but just notice the way that my face goes. So la, lift. Crazy teacher. Yeah. And rift. So watch my face. Lift, rift. Lift, rift. See how one is and one is r. You have to open your mouth wide to get those sounds to work. Nah. So here's another tricky one. We've got right, as in the opposite of left, whichever way that is. Also could be the same W-R-I-T-E, as in to write something. So that's right, right, right. We've also got light, light, light. So a light is turned on, or light is the opposite of heavy. So we've got right, light, right, light, light, right. Whew, they're very difficult to say. Just have to be careful because that R and L make two totally different sounds. So, let's practice this in a sentence that we like to call a tongue twister. So, tongue twister is based on tongue, that's my tongue, and twist, which means to turn around. So, a tongue twister is something difficult to say in a language. And this is one of my favorites for R versus L. So, it is Ross ran rampantly around the wrestling ring. Ross ran rampantly around the wrestling ring. So each of these words could be something else. Ross, that is a man's name, Mr. Ross, R-O-S-S. Not the same as loss, as in we are sorry for your loss, meaning to lose or not have. So Ross, Mr. Loss. That's the first word. Ran, R-A-N. Very fast. Easy word, right? But not to be confused with L-A-N, written in all capital letters you might recognize from a computer network class, local area network. So if your boss says, the LAN is down, The network or the computer internet connection is not working. So that's Ross ran rampantly. That means like this. Crazy. Rampantly means to be a little bit insane or to lose your mind. So when Ross ran rampantly around the outside, the or the, same. We'll have a different video for TH. Oh, that's another hard one. Wrestling. It's like fighting. So like Muay Thai could be considered a form of wrestling. And finally, ring. So ring, right here, I'm wearing a wedding ring. My wife is beautiful. Ring number 2, ring. Hello. And ring number 3 is the place usually where you see Muay Thai or you see boxing or wrestling. I don't know why it's called a ring because many times it's actually a square. Whatever. It's still called a ring. Now be careful because it's not ling. Ling is not actually a word in English, although ling. No, not English. Anyway, going back to the tongue twister. So we have Ross ran rampantly around the wrestling ring. Ross ran rampantly around the wrestling ring. Notice how big I'm making my mouth. You have to open your mouth to make it sound right. So let's try to say it fast. Ross ran rampantly around the wrestling ring. Ross ran rampantly around the wrestling ring. Ross ran rampantly around the wrestling ring. Last one. Ross ran rampantly around the wrestling ring. Are you tired now? I am. I suggest that you pause the video, go back, and see if you can articulate, which means to speak very clearly as we hear the tongue twister. Because if you can say this in English, you can say anything. So today, we've talked about R versus L. Just remember, for R in English, your tongue goes down. R. Like a pirate, R. For L, your tongue goes up. We hope you've enjoyed our video today on crazy pronunciation in English. If you liked it, awesome. Hit that subscribe button. It's free English lessons after all. Also check out our website. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Many places, many ways to get in touch. If there's something you'd like us to cover especially, leave us a comment. Send us a message. We'd love to help you out. Well, that's all we've got time for today. We'll catch you later.